Hey everyone, welcome back to Iguana Gaming. I'm the Iguana, and today guys, we are playing some more ARK Survival Evolved Mobile Edition. As you can see here guys, I have a TEK rifle in my hands, and that is because dungeons are out, TEK blueprints are in, and we have a TEK rifle, a TEK shield, and a TEK helmet. I have all three of this week's TEK items. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and show these off a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and go out and find some creatures to fight, I guess. And yeah, hopefully it turns out really well because I'm really excited about the TEK items. I just want to test out the TEK rifle. Now this is not a rifle I crafted. It is one from the promo codes that were given out recently. So that's okay by me. Nice. Alright, so it looks like you use about 2% per hit on the TEK rifle, but the TEK rifle is pretty good. It's not the most powerful thing in the world, but I do know that it shoots pretty fast, so let's find something a little bit tankier, maybe these turtles to test this out on. Just want to make sure... Alright. And there we go. Okay, we overheated a little bit, but, yes, not too bad. So these do plenty of damage. I think they're going to be pretty cool. They're going to be really OP, I think, in general. Now, the problem is that they do use quite a bit of element. I almost used an entire element there. So you do have to run the boss fight quite a few times to make those rifles worth using. I did run the boss fight twice on my solo game here, so I do have about 40 element from boss fights and then 50 from the promo code with the rifle. Now I'm going to use some of this element to craft up the TEK helmet as well, because I am very curious to know what this TEK helmet is capable of. Most TEK has a lot of abilities. The TEK rifle I do love, I'm going to say. It's pretty amazing. But let's go ahead and craft this guy up. I do need a few more materials, but they are laying around the base, so I will go ahead and grab those, and I will bring you back in just a second here so we can craft this guy up. Alright, so we are back. I now have all the materials, and I did put the element in there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this guy on and craft this thing up. It looks pretty good. I'm really excited. I always forget how long these TEK crafts are. They're about a minute each, which does take quite some time. Now I also did get a TEK rifle blueprint from running the dungeon the second time, so that's actually pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about having a blueprint and an actual TEK rifle, so I didn't actually have to craft a TEK rifle with element, which is nice because it does cost quite a bit. And this one... yeah, it does cost quite a bit of element to repair. This one does, I think, a little bit less damage. Tiny bit less damage, but still pretty good. That being said, I still think that the Ascendant gear we have right now is a little bit better than the TEK that we're getting that's primitive. But I do hope, because these blueprints do say primitive, I have hope that maybe we'll get higher tier TEK blueprints in the future, which would be absolutely amazing. I think I would really love to see an Ascendant TEK rifle someday, although I cringe at the element cost. I think the amount of damage it would do would be pretty awesome, and I do want to see how those would work out. Alright, still waiting for this guy to craft up. We should be getting relatively close here. Now guys, I do want to mention that TEK does not have the same abilities that it has on PC and console. That's really important. So this TEK helmet is not going to do everything that it can do on PC or console, but it might be able to do some other things that are really cool. So we're going to grab this guy. We're going to equip it. Oh, it looks cool. Let's actually take a really cool look at this. Man, it looks nice, I will say. I might dye it a color at some point because I do like the way it looks, but it does make you look kind of like an alien, which makes sense. Also, not sure how to run the TEK armor. Let me see if I can... There we go. There, that's how you charge it. Drag the element onto it. Perfect. Tech armor enabled. It doesn't say what it's doing. I'm going to go ahead and try a few things. First off, let's go ahead and dive into the water here. Hopefully it acts as a scuba mask. I think that would be pretty amazing. It does not. I can see my oxygen meter dropping. Yeah, my oxygen is dropping super fast. Okay, so it does not help, it does not act as a scuba mask. So that is one thing it doesn't do. So it doesn't have that ability. Let's see if I can figure out what else it does. Let's see. Maybe it protects against gas. I'm a little bit nervous about this, but we could definitely head over to the swamp cave and see if it protects against poison gas. That would be a pretty useful ability. I wouldn't mind that. I would still use a gas mask for caves, but it might be really great in a raid to have the tech helmet be protected against poisonous gases, because it would be good not to be knocked out by those fumes sometimes. Alright, let's go ahead and run over here. This is probably a bad idea to test this. I may actually save my game before I go in there, just in case I get knocked out and can't get out. So, yeah, I'll bring you guys back in just a second here once we get over to the cave. Alright, guys, so we are going to try this. I'm going to go ahead and step into the cave here. Dangerous area. Cool. Says I've entered a dangerous area, but it does not appear it works. Does it? No. Interesting. Okay, so it's not saving me from the poison gas. What does this tech helmet do? It clearly must do something, or else it would not be here. Now, it does kind of suck that it doesn't protect you against the poison gas in the swamp cave. I think that would be an obvious thing it should do. But it may protect you against, like, narcotic traps. We can try those real fast back over at base. And we can also try night vision. Actually, it's almost nighttime right now. I'll just go ahead and advance the day. I might need to change my settings. Does it... It does not appear to give me night vision. At least not that I can see. That is a huge bummer. Okay, what does the tech helmet do? I'm sure it does something. I just have no idea what that might be. I'm actually flying in the wrong direction because I can't see right now. We'll just go ahead and enable bright night so we can see a little bit. We'll head back over to base. I wonder if you have to be in first person for night vision to work, because I feel like night vision should work. It should be one of those things that does work on the tech helmet at least. And it is using its charge. I just don't know what it's doing with that charge, because it does not appear to be protecting me from just about anything that I've tested so far. It doesn't give you the oxygen. It does not give you protection from swamp gases. Maybe narcotic gases. We'll check that out. I'm trying to, like, run through all of the things I think the tech helmet could do. Now, the devs have stated in their Discord that it does something, but I'm not sure what that is. They are not releasing that information. I'm sure someone will discover it, and it will be hopefully good and useful, but so far it's not doing too much. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off bright night. No, it definitely doesn't give me night vision here. I'll try epic settings real quick. Nothing. It's beautiful. This is not giving me any sort of, this is not giving me any improvements. We'll go back to medium, for the sake of not burning out my phone. Let's also try... Okay. Try that? No? It does glow, which is cool looking. But yeah, no night vision. I can't switch anything on or off. It just says tech armor enabled, but what is it doing? It's doing something. I wish there was a description. I do wish that this wasn't a mystery, because it's a lot easier to test on like PC and console, and while I do appreciate and like a mystery sometimes, I think this is a bit much in terms of not being able to figure out what it's doing. Also, my look sensitivity just got turned down, which is a little bit frustrating. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm gonna make a narcotic trap real quick, guys, like one of the gas bombs, and I'll see if I can protect myself from torpor damage with that. So I'll bring you guys back in just a second once we're ready to test that as well. Okay, guys, so I have this poison grenade. Let's go ahead and use it. Can I... Is it helping? No, I'm gonna get knocked out. Cool, so it also doesn't protect you from torpor damage. I have no idea right now what this tech armor is doing. I think I've tested just about everything I can think of at the moment. The helmet looks really cool, but it does not appear to have any functional use that's obvious anyway. Now, there may be very specific cases. Maybe it protects you from headshot damage. That would be very hard for me to test. Perhaps it blocks bullets. I don't know. There really are quite a few other options for things it could do, but they would be much harder to test, and they are not the kind of obvious status effect boosts that would be generally useful, especially in like a PvE style, or even PvP. This poison grenade is pretty common in PvP, so it would be more useful if it blocked something like that as well. Alright, well guys, unfortunately the helmet does not appear to do anything that I can test at the moment. So next we're going to move on to the shield, and for that I will have to switch over to my multiplayer game. So I will bring you guys back in just a few minutes here, and we will go ahead and check out the tech shield, which I now have element to run. So I'm really excited about that one. Alright, I'll see you guys in just a few minutes here. Alright guys, so we are back. I have here my assistant Ghost, who is holding my tech shield. He's going to help me out today. Now, tech shields are supposed to reflect bullets. So, I have a pistol here. I'm going to try to shoot this shield, and we'll see basically if the shield can actually block the bullets. Looks like it can. And it actually looks like I am taking damage as well. Is that the case? Oh my gosh, where did I go? Yeah, okay, so I lost health. I actually think I lost durability on my items as well. 1 second here. That was definitely something. So they do reflect bullets, they don't just deflect them, which is definitely interesting. Now, I do want to see how much element per hit it uses, so I'm going to go ahead and drop these items, and he'll go ahead and give me my shield. And we'll get to see what it looks like from the other side, which I'm really excited about. Looks like we're at 91% of our one element here. Go ahead and throw that up. I do love that I can see through this shield. It is awesome. Alright. Man, it looks so cool. Okay, so far so good for me. Yep. We did lose some durability, so it looks like it's 1% per hit. That's not too bad. 1% per bullet could be a lot worse, especially if you are, in fact, jumping around and trying to move and trying not to get killed. 1% is not too bad. I love how the tech shield looks. It just looks really cool. Yeah, guys, so there you go. The tech shield does deflect bullets, but it also reflects them back at the attacker, so the person who's shooting you will take damage and durability loss on their armor as well. And then you, as the person holding the shield, you do use about 1% element per bullet, which could be a lot worse. Yeah, but I still think that's pretty good. The only tech item we're not really sure about right now is now the tech helmet. I still don't know what it does, but I'm sure someone will figure it out, or they will eventually have to tell us, and then, yeah, hopefully hopefully we'll actually find that whatever it does, whatever buff it gives us, is actually useful. Unfortunately, right now that is not the case, so I do recommend saving your element for the gun and or the shield, because the shield is actually really cool once you get it working. Alright guys, so I do think that that is going to do it for today's episode. So if you did find yourself enjoying this one at any point, please do remember to hit that like button because it seriously helps me out. And if you want to see more content like this, you can, of course, subscribe. I will catch you all in the next one. Signing off, this is the Iguana.